What do you think about standing to pee? Hmm? This is a great topic. We are talking about the importance of standing to pee. For me, it's very important. Ever since I was 7, I'm sure a lot of guys have the same experience. I tried to stand to pee. I would try to turn backwards on the commode. I would try standing up. I would get pee everywhere. My mom would yell at me and tell me to quit and that I was a girl and I needed to accept it. I want to be able to pee outside. I think that guys have it so easy. They get to pee in cups and bottles and they get to pee on bushes, and outside they could pee out the window going down the highway. They're just so lucky. I want to be able to stand to pee, but the thing about it is right now, and I just got a second job today, so I'm going to be working overnight doing some stocking, and I was fully disclosing of my trans status because I told him even though I don't necessarily look male, I'm going to be starting T within a couple of months, and I will be transitioning while I'm on this job. And he called me Shel because that was what was on my application, and I really appreciated that. And I said, I answer to he or she. I go by he at my full-time job, but I will be in the process of using both bathrooms while working here because right now I don't feel comfortable going into the men's bathroom, and quite frankly I think I could get kicked out. But as I start to transition and get facial hair and all that, then I'm going to feel more compelled to go to the men's room. And I cannot zoom. I'm trying to zoom. My camera's talking to me. So anyway, he's like, we can accommodate that. So that was good. But, you know, when I go into the men's bathroom, I want to be able to stand to pee. And I want to do so in a way that doesn't look like I'm fumbling with a STP device. I want to just be able to pull a dick out and pee. But I can't do that. So, and the idea of going to a stall, even though I've heard lots of guys talk about guys don't pay attention. I've also heard someone within my local community say that a coworker is like, why do you go into a stall, man? Do you have to sit down to pee? And he luckily is very confident. He's like, don't you sit down to pee? You know, and make it a joke out of it. Whereas I would probably turn red or start to stutter. I don't know. I'm going to order an STP device. I've not used one ever. And I decided I'm going to order an Easy Pee by Transthetics. And I'm going to start trying it out. And maybe I'll get comfortable with it. But for me, it is important. It's important because it's part of the male experience. It's part of passing, which I know some folks are not comfortable with the term passing, but for me, I do want to be able to pass. I don't want to be finding myself in an unsafe situation, and I think the better you pass, the safer you are. I think it's important as I transition, because we go on road trips and whatnot, for my son and I to be able to have similar habits so that he doesn't feel embarrassed or feel the need to explain why I'm different, because he's got that kind of personality. I'm going to have to tell him when we're in public restrooms, don't tell people I used to be your mom. I could get killed, because he's just that kind of kid. So this is my dad or my mom, but she used to be a girl, but now she's a boy. I'll be like, dude. So anyway, it's really important to me, and I wish I could. I wish boys were born with vaginas and girls were born with penises. Then I wouldn't have to go through transition like I'm having to go through. But anyway, I find it to be very important. I don't know about other folks, but part of my process is going to be learning the whole stand to pee, and that's after 50 years of sitting down to pee. So, should be fun. Anyway, I look forward to everybody else. Peace and love, guys. Thanks for tuning in. Hey, if you like what you see, you like anybody else's video on this channel, hit subscribe, hit share, hit like. The more viewers, the better. It's a great channel. We like that you're a part of it. All right, guys, bye.